In today's video, I'm going to show you how to keep 60% profit margins while scaling using these two principles. Lately, I've had a lot of people come up to me and they say, "Hey, Menno, your stuff is working and I'm scaling, but my profit margins are going down way too fast." So that's what we'll be going into today, because usually there's a couple mistakes they're making and it all falls back to these two principles that I'm going to get into today. Now, for the people that don't know me, just a very quick overview of my track record in business. So, this is a quick photo of me speaking at one of the biggest private business schools of the Netherlands. And who am I? Well, I've built multiple $1 million plus companies, three actually, and I've built four successful companies so far. In total, I sold a couple of them, and this one I completely automated. So, as you can see here, these were monthly revenues within a year from when we started. Right now, the numbers are totally different. So, so that's nice. And yeah, I completely automated this business. Someone else is running this business. And what exactly is this business? It's a consulting business. It's an info business where we sell information and high ticket services. And it's all based around e-commerce. And we have an AI software. There's some logistical services we provide, consulting, obviously, and a virtual assistant agency is also included within this company. Now, that's just me. And here's another company I scaled. This is also consulting, also high ticket services, where when I came into the business, there was nothing much going on. There was just zero, zero. There was just zero, like literally just €0 coming in. Within 30 days, so day 30, we hit almost 80K, and then we went well over 200K the next month. So this one was a crazy one and was very successful, all because I applied what I learned before. Now that you know that you're actually listening to someone who has accomplished some stuff in life, let's get into the first principle. It's about like different things, right? So it's CAC and LTV. So it's customer acquisition cost and the lifetime value. Now, for people who don't know what this is, let me explain real quick. Oh, not this way. So customer acquisition. Okay, I can't type. Cost. So what does this mean? This is how much is one customer to acquire, right? In euros or in dollars. In dollars. Can I do dollars? Yeah, in dollars. So that's basically what this is. And then lifetime value, this is literally just what is one customer worth to your business. And I'm not gonna get into ratios and CAC to LTV ratios and how you should balance those out and all that stuff. I just want to make clear that there's an underlying principle in scaling where, like, the biggest reason for a lot of businesses that they get stuck scaling is because the thing that gets you off the ground, that gets you to your first 10K, 20K, or 30K a month, is totally different, a different way of working, a different focus, and different skills set than what's going to take you from that 10, 20, or 30K up to the multiple six figures a month. And if you do not make that change, the business will also not change, right? So first, the CAC is what you need to focus on, in my opinion, in my experience, to get from 0 to 50K a month. Now, how do you do that? If you want to get from 0 to 50K a month, you need to have a good offer. So you need to optimize the offer. And if you have a good offer, then it's just simply doing like advertising, right? That's pretty much it. So it's just advertising, making people know about your service. That's pretty much it. That's what you do. And that's basically it. So if you have a good offer and let people know about it, people will buy, and that's how you get to 50K a month. Very simply said. If you focus on just these things, you'll get there. But after the 50K a month marker, for some it's 20K, some get stuck at 10. Like, it's not the same for everyone. So this can be maybe 20K a month for you, maybe even 10K a month. It depends on your module and all that stuff. But somewhere between like 10 and 50K a month, you will get stuck scaling because you need to switch the focus. Now, if you do build a proper infrastructure, so first you'll probably get stuck at 10K a month, 10 or 20. What you then do is you build a proper infrastructure of your business. So the back end, you build the systems, you optimize everything. Now, if you want to get further into that, just go to my YouTube channel. and I talk more about how to build the whole backend out from your business. But for the purpose of this video, we just focused on more like the acquisition, the client acquisition, the client value side of things, the marketing side of things, for the first principle. So when you've built out your infrastructure properly, in order to scale, you need to stop focusing on lowering the CAC. This is what most people do. They get stuck because they focus on, we need to get better marketing because we need more leads, we need better leads and cheaper leads. That's what people start focusing on. But that's not like the most efficient way to actually scale to multiple six figures. So what you need to do after getting stuck at like 40, 50K a month is focus on LTV. You want to increase the lifetime value, right? So that's how you get from 50 to 500K a month. Now, what happens when you focus on LTV? What you do is you focus on increasing value. So focus on increasing value. And by increasing the value that you provide, by trying to 10x your product or service, this will, excuse me, ensure that people will start referring you, that people will buy again and again from you. So this is what you do to make the customer lifetime value higher, but it also starts to build something else, which is way more important, which will actually get you to multiple six figures a month, which is the brand. Okay, you need to start building a brand, because this allows you to lower your CAC, but also this allows you to get more referrals, get more clients that you don't even have to pay anything for at all, because they find you instead of you having to advertise in any way. And this will also inherently just build the value of your company as well. So by focusing on the value that you provide, increasing value, that will increase customer lifetime value, which will scale you, which will lead to word of mouth, lead to referrals, lead to brand, and also will lead to the viral coefficient. And if you get this to one or more, you'll actually go exponential like crazy. Because what happens here? So what does this mean? This means that if you have one customer, so this means one customer refers. How do you write this? Probably like this. Anyways, one customer refers one or more new customers. Now, what happens when this happens? Somebody here, you paid whatever CAC for. Okay, so this doesn't even matter anymore because you have one CAC, you paid it for this. So let's say it's 10K, doesn't even matter. Because what happens is that he will bring in another one. And what will the next person do? Exactly, bring in another one, right? So if you can consistently keep this above one, this number, that means that your business is literally automatically scaling. That marketing will never be your problem ever again. This means you can just focus on the product, the value you provide, building out your team, and that's it. Building out your systems, infrastructure, backend, data, all that stuff, instead of focusing on marketing. Just by getting this number right. And once again, how do you do this? By building the brand, by increasing the value you provide, and that's pretty much it. All right. The next principle, the second principle, is leadership and team. So, where a lot of people go wrong is that, okay, so like at the beginning of the video, right? What are we here for? To keep our profit margins above 60% while scaling using two principles. How do you properly do this? By not like increasing your costs like crazy. And what is the mistake that most people make, that at least I see most people make, is that the team, like as you have a service business, which is probably high ticket as well, or recurring or whatever, the most of your costs are from your team. That's the highest cost. And where does that come from? From you not being a good leader and not understanding how to build, actually properly build team structures, right? So the underlying thing here is that people think to like first of all, you don't have experience building a team, so you don't know how to hire people, how to get the best talent, what you should pay them, how much they should work, what you can expect of them, etc., etc., etc. You will learn this by just doing and gaining experience. But the most important thing that will make you hire better people for cheaper and have them be motivated and actually work harder, okay, is to bring more to the table than a paycheck. Okay, somebody working for you is not just an exchange of they work, you give them money, and that's it. No, there's way more here, because they also work with you for other reasons. Hey, I'm back. I don't know why, but my laptop started tripping. Anyways, what as I was saying, the reason people work with you can also be because of culture, because of the team members. Oh wait, let me expand. Team members. It can be because they learn and grow, because they love the vision and where you're going as a company, right? So there's countless reasons why people want to work with you. Maybe they literally they like you, okay? They like you as a person. They want to hang around with you. They want to learn from you. They just like being in your presence, whatever it might be. There's countless reasons why people want to work with you, and it's more than a paycheck. And this is what most people, when they first start out in business and when they first build their first team, do not understand. And this is the reason that people just drop, like somehow businesses drop to like 20 or 30% profit margins, or even lower, which is like absolutely insane, when they're only just at like 30 or 40K a month, or maybe 50K a month. So, how do we actually bring this into practice? Okay, so I will give you, let's see what we have here, calculate. Yeah. So, first of all, okay, wait, there's two, yeah, okay, okay. I'll give you two big ways to pay less for your team and have them do more and be more happy. Now, the first of all, this is something I talk about a lot, and it has helped me a lot as well. It's the personal development plan. What you do is once every month or so, you talk one-on-one with your team member, or you can eventually outsource this to a manager. You talk one-on-one with them, and what you do is you talk about their goals and dreams. So this is the okay. So the goal of this convo is to motivate the team. Okay, and how do we do this? Connect team members life goals to company goals. Okay, now let me get into this. First, obviously, you have a conversation, small talk nonsense, talk about whatever. Okay, just whatever, small talk. Then, next phase of the conversation you have with your team member is discover. You want to understand the person. So the most important thing during this whole conversation is that you actually listen to them. Your goal is to understand your team member, to be interested in them, and understand like what drives them and what they like, okay, and how they operate as a human being. Okay, so just have a good conversation. So you talk about their hobbies, their goals, what money they want to make, how they view relationships in life, if they want to travel or the family is important, what's important to them. Okay, that's what you talk about. Then next phase is you dig. Okay, so the most important things that they told you that they like, and what you heard them say, you're gonna dig into those things. So you want to get like the emotional reasoning behind why it's so important for them in life. You want to dig into those layers of their answers. And then next is you clarify it. So you make it like concrete, like a concrete goal or concrete things that they actually want to acquire in life. Make like concise framing so that it's very clear. And then the next thing, so this is the last part of the whole conversation, is you align the company goals to their personal goals. Now, what happens when you align the company goals to their personal goals? Can you think of what would happen? Obviously, they will work way harder, right? And they will want to stay with you, because they now see that what they want to accomplish in life, the life they want to live, their dream life, what they most want in life, you're going to give it to them with this position, with this job. Okay. And like if you actually properly integrate this into your business, just watch what happens with your team. Just watch how hard they work. It's insane. Okay. So that's a personal development plan. And then the last thing is to calculate. Okay. You want to calculate, first of all, after implementing the whole development plan, okay, the personal development plan, you calculate like the money part of things. So they say, okay, I want to have XYZ life. I want to have this car. I want to live there. I want to be free to travel 3 times a year for like 8 weeks in total, blah, blah, blah. They want to do whatever they want, okay? And then you calculate with them, okay, how much money do you need to make? Okay, this is a very important one. So how much money do they need to make? And now you want to do two things. You want to once again align this with your company. So you as a business owner also have some aspirations and dreams and things you want to accomplish in life. Now, what you want to do is you want to connect their job, their position within the company. You want to make sure that if they do not hit certain goals, that they are unhappy. Okay, yes, you make your people unhappy. Okay, it's super crazy, because if they don't hit their goals, they need to feel like this fire, like, oh, I need to get to my dream life. I hate my life right now. I want to switch things up. They need to start working harder, just like you as an entrepreneur. If you're currently not doing the numbers that you want to be doing, you have to hate your life and picture your dream life to really fire your ass up and get going and get to work, right? So you want to do the same thing and align it with your goals for your team members, so that if they do not actually deliver the output that they should be delivering, if they don't manage to actually get the OKRs, the numbers straight, and get everything going like how they should be going, that they are actually fired up to work even harder and improve themselves and just grow as a person and grow the company. Okay, and if they need to see a clear vision that it's possible for them to actually meet their requirements and actually get to the goal. Okay, so that's why how you want to structure the whole deal and the whole dynamic, so that when they don't hit target, sad. Yes, don't hit target, they're sad. When they do hit targets, they get happy. And this goes the same for you. Okay, so this is also the same for you as business owner. Okay, does that make sense? Awesome. Perfect. If you have any questions about this, go to my LinkedIn, Menno Wieringa. Go to my LinkedIn, send me a message, and I'll help you out. Okay. The second thing, and also the last part of this video, you need to calculate is how do they actually pay for themselves. Okay, because any function, any position within a business is to make the business more money. Okay, that's what businesses are for. Businesses are for money, to make more money, to provide value, and then in exchange get money. So if somebody has a job at your business, their job needs to lead to more money than they as an employee cost. If that makes sense, that's amazing. Okay, if it doesn't make sense, maybe you should do something else than business. Okay, because it's really simple and you can calculate all of this. Okay, and if you cannot calculate this, ask them. Ask the people. Ask people in your business, how are you making the business more money? If they cannot answer this question, you hire someone else. Okay, because then they don't even know how they will provide more value to the company than it costs you to have them there. So if they don't even know how to define that, like what they're doing there, like they're definitely not going to be able to make the business more money than they cost you. Right? Makes sense? Awesome. All right, that was the video for right now. I don't think I missed anything. Now, if you want more of this, just raw value, me like explaining everything I have experienced in the last couple of years, everything I've learned, just make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. YouTube channel is Menno Wieringa, and also follow me on LinkedIn for more of this stuff as well. Okay, because I'm on LinkedIn every day and on YouTube every single week. And if you, by the way, if you have any certain things, you're like certain problems within your business, send me a message and DM on LinkedIn. I'll make a YouTube video about it. Okay, perfect, awesome. Thank you for your time and appreciate.